Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 2. I mean, no, Psalms. Psalms chapter 2. Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. Why are the nations so angry? Why do they waste their time with filthy plans? The kings of the earth, the king of the earth, prepare for battle. The rulers plot together against Yahweh and against his anointed ones. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Shemel Kakodash, the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Hey, shalom to the Aki, and pushing the word in sincerity and truth, for being faith-based, for being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the all-body temples, the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles in the soils of America. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord lifting up the whole elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Hey, I brought this out of the Lord take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs they have taken upon. So, yeah, just, I was meditating on this, the other day, this verse, and, I just read it in the NLT translation. So, it really emphasizes it right there. And when you read it in the KJV, it says on Psalm chapter 1 verse 2, chapter 1 verse 2, verse 1. Why do the heathens rage? Now we know the word rage means anger. Why are they so angry? They're angry because they're not gonna be the next rulers. They're angry because they want to be they want to be on top of us, man. And when you deal with the history, you start looking back, you can see that that was their whole plot against Israel, Jerusalem. So many movies, everybody wanted Jerusalem. Not just the place, the people. Most important, the people. You know. They clap their hands, Bible verse. They clap their hands, Bible verse. Let's put that in order. And they sit around plotting against us. Lamentation chapter 2 verse 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee, and hiss and wag their hands at the daughters of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? See, the city is a people before it's a place. Okay? Because the people makes the city. And that's us. And they do this. They still do this to this day. They always saying how there's so many videos. I wish I could have had my computer then. I could have had all this stuff in a hard drive. You know? And you have to see things for yourself to order to see, like, wow, what, they really said this? Like that Chinese guy said, y'all still slaves in America. And he's right. Because the only one who can get us out of here, out of the hands of Yasharahla, is Yahweh Shemel Shah. No, no, nobody else. Like what they, if he's saying that and he noticed that we still in slavery, it was a China. I think he's from China, or I do believe, I forgot the guy's name. If he's saying that, why he ain't coming to help us? Why he ain't telling, yo, y'all slaves, they did this to you? No, they in the same, they in cahoots with each other. They all trying to keep us down. And this is the moment they've been looking for. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna go back to Lamentation chapter 2, verse 15. I wanna go to Lamentation 2. I want to see. I like to see the title of the anger over Israel. The headlines of Lamentation chapter 2, and it reads. It says, Yahweh anger over Israel. See, the Lord was angry at us. You know. And yeah, he did. He did work a double on us. Slack time is. I don't know if I said this. Time is 7:53 a.m. in the morning. July 4th, Tuesday, July 4th. The hopeful year all prophecies come to pass. 2023, the all year hopefully. 2023, the hopeful that all prophecies come to pass. And like I said, this is the headline from Lamentation chapter 2. It's Yahweh's anger over Israel, and Yahweh had serious anger over us, and he was upset with us, man. So what he did, he showed his anger was based upon, he didn't destroy us, he just sucked the other nations on us. You know? And like I said, it says right here, right? I just want to read this verse. Lamentation chapter 2, verse 1. How has the Lord Yahweh Yasharahla covered the daughters of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven unto the earth the beauty of Israel, and remember not his footstool in the day of his anger. We are his footstool. He didn't remember. He said, well, he just cut us off, man. That's how the other nations were able to get their hands on us, because we didn't have a hedge around us. We didn't have a protection. Man, I was saying this yesterday. We need protection, man. And that's the only way we're going to reign in righteousness, man. This is why I say, like, the other individual, how you saying that we in the new covenant now, man, shit. They didn't even push the floor. They didn't even push the C hip yet. Like, the C hip is out there, but they didn't even make it mandatory yet. They didn't even make it mandatory yet. Like, you know, like how they did with the Florida Nightingale juice. They made that mandatory global. Like, you don't have this. There was people with families is chopped up based upon this Florida Nightingale. Those that, if they got sick and they other families didn't take it, and then they got sick, and then the other families didn't get sick. Now who's right now? The ones that didn't take it. The ones that didn't take it is right. So the Lord is going to protect those. But the reason why we're in this situation is because the Lord had been angry with us, man. That's what it says, Yahweh anger over Israel. Verse 2. Lamentation chapter 2, verse 2. The Lord, the Lord Yahweh has swallowed up all the inhabitants of Jacob. Salakia. And have not pitied. He has thrown down in his wrath the stronghold. I just told you. He has thrown down the wrath. Salakia. He has thrown down in his wrath the stronghold of the daughters of Judah. He had brought them down to the ground, and has polluted the kingdom and the princes thereof. See, that is grand, man. That's the only reason why these nations is on top of us, man. Because Yahweh Shemel Shah has thrown down his hedge. We don't have nobody protecting us, man. Without Yahweh Shemel Shah, we ain't got a chance. Alright? Verse 3. He has cut off his fences. Anger in all the thrones, the horns of Israel. He had drawn back his right hand from before the enemies, and he burned against Jacob like a flaming fire, with which devoured around about. So he put a instead of having protection around, he put fire around him. That fire was coming from every angle, man. Salakia. He has bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right. He stood with his right hand as an adversary, and slew all that were pleasant, who were man, we got ran down on. Pleasant, yeah. Pleasant to the eyes in the tabernacle of the daughters of Zion. He poured out his fury like fire. This is the reason why that fire, that's all the enemies, everybody, he ran down on us to this day. And the only reason why we're getting out of this is because the Lord said he's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Alright? That's the only way we out of here, man. That's the only way we're getting out. Because he said he's not going to utterly destroy us. What is that? I just read that too. That was Amos. The headlines of this chapter of Amos is Yahweh's judgment unavoidable. Yahweh's judgment unavoidable. Amos chapter I just want to get to a point in here in this verse. Amos chapter 9 verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shah power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. All right. For lo, I will command, and I will shift the house of Israel amongst all nations. So this is why that multitude is very important too. That's amongst these other nations, because we out there. We're scattered. like as corn is shift in the shave, yet shall not least grain fall upon the earth. So we all over the place, man. That's another way the Lord dealt with us in His anger. Okay, verse 10. And all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. It's are you serious? It's not over. It's not preventing you. Are you crazy? You see the situation you in?